We're back from Charlotte, and it's that time again. Happy Saturday, everybody. We've got another matchup for you. Basically set up as a David and Goliath matchup. We've got a great show ahead of you all. Stick around, join us, sit back, grab a drink, grab a snack. Let me bring in our color guy, Russian Max. Max, how we doing?
Doing well. I'm here to bring you the color.
Color.
Comic.
Nothing but the color. I like that. All right, let's get him in. Let's start it up. The higher seed, which is somewhat hilarious in this matchup. Rob Bice Comics. Let's get him in all the way down from Florida. What's up, my man? How we doing?
What's going on? How are you, Dom?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Yeah. I have no idea how I got the. I'm not cool enough to wear sunglasses. I have no idea I got the higher seed either. I don't know. It doesn't really make it. It's like, well, where's Waldo? Which one of these does not belong?
Is this Rob or is this Carmine?
Carmine is covering this.
Okay.
I did talk to him earlier. He wished me luck, but no, this is Rob Bice Comics.
All right. Okay. Without further ado, let's get the Goliath of the matchup in the room, all the way from Texas. Yaniv, straight flexing.
Hey,
Of course, you got to do that.
what's up?
What's happening, my man? How we doing?
What's going on? Good. How are you guys doing today?
Great. Fantastic. Looking forward to this one. A lot of hype around it, a lot of talk, a lot of chatter last week in Charlotte. You two were nervous about this matchup. Whether you think you were or not, you both were kind of pooping your pants about today. So
If you had to go up against Yaniv, you'd be nervous too.
I don't know. I think there'll be an upset. I don't know. I think we're going to see the turn of the tides.
Yeah,
It'll be a match.
Yanni's been preparing for this all week. All week he's been talking about it.
Yeah, me and my cat. I think we should wager our jackets. Whoever wins gets the other's jackets.
both pimping.
Wow, you might get the bad end of the deal on that, bro.
Yeah. I don't know.
And whoever wins gets the joy of facing Max in the next round.
Oh God. I guess we win if we win, and we win if we lose too. So
Yeah, he was all about the business last week, man.
I know.
2,000-yard stare. Like, that's it.
Yeah. He was just he wasn't even paying attention in the match. He's already in the finals.
He's
Dude,
looking ahead.
I could hear the Terminator music in the background.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let's get a little housekeeping out of the way before we kick this off. 6 books, raw or slabbed. A 7th book in case of a tiebreaker. This goes into a tiebreaker.
Dom, do you just want to tell me that I need to buy bigger books now, or
No.
do you want to wait
No.
until the end?
No,
You never-
I'm not going to it. I'm not
You
going
can't possibly count someone out after everything
No.
you've seen, right?
Yeah, after the last round, I don't know.
Nerd King
Right.
has given everyone hope.
He has 100%. And we're giving, and you've got a lot of hope here today. You got a lot of fans rooting for you, Rob. So 7th book goes up simultaneously in case of a tiebreaker, right? So the other person doesn't have a chance to swap it out. We've got the higher seed, Rob Bice Comics. He's going to kick off round 1.
Well, good luck, Yaniv. It is an honor to be with you and Max and Dom. You know I love the show. Appreciate the opportunity to do this. It's a good time. Seeing everybody last week was really good too. So you may not believe this, but once upon a time I was not the lovable guy that I am today, and that was, everything changed about 15 years ago next month when I decided to live a different way of life. And so when I started collecting back again, I didn't know that this book existed. I was able to get it in a 9.0. It's all I could afford at the time until about a month ago when I upgraded this book. This book has special significance to me. And it is Iron Man 128 in a 9.8. This is, I believe, the highest graded copy. The only way I would get rid of this book is if I could upgrade it from the off-white to white to a white pager.
Wow.
9/8 white Iron Man. This is the Jack Daniels cover. Right?
Yeah, this is the classic Demon in the Bottle. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not JD there, but
What is it? I can't see it.
I'm an experienced Jack Daniels drinker for years. I can tell you.
What is that? What is that?
Looks like some kind of scotch
Is that like a Kentucky bourbon?
Or a bourbon. That's obviously
Canadian
correct.
whiskey.
Hey, Canadian whiskey. All right.
Correct
Anyways, okay. All right.
Yeah, Canadian
The,
whiskey.
okay. All right. There you have it. Rob's first round book. Yaniv, we roll over to you. What do you got for a counter?
I just want to say that's pretty, it takes a lot of guts to bring that up, because obviously that's one of the books that deals with a lot of serious issues that a lot of us deal with in life. So to kind of take that and look back at it and see your triumph over it, I think is really important. And to try to go after the highest grade that you can get for that, I think is special. So yeah, that's an amazing book, especially with the history behind it. It's more than just like the comic or the value, it's very sentimental. So I can definitely respect that.
You look like a baby after you shave.
I know I look weird. I was trying to trim it and I accidentally went too far, so it's too late. No going back now.
Looks good.
We'll do another Silver Age book here. I guess here's Avengers #1, the 2.5. First appearance of them as a team. So just another fun cover where Iron Man, before he was in his classic red and yellow costume, he's all gold there. Started out as silver, then gold, then they did the red and yellow. But yeah, just something fun for the crowd. But I'm personally gonna vote for that Demon in a Bottle. I think that's cooler.
Wow.
Vote for what you like.
All right.
You're telling the people to vote for Rob?
I don't know. That story means something, I think. So
Okay. So we've got it. Straw polls in the comments. Chat. Start voting. We're going to share the screen. Max, whenever you're ready for some stats, my man, that'd be great.
Okay, so Demon in a Bottle, we say Iron Man 128. I think it's considered, as everybody knows, the classic alcoholism cover. It's a Bronze Age book, I think, 1979, and it's the artist was John Romita Jr. is on it, Bob Sharon, Bob Layden, John Costanza. When I think of Iron Man covers, I don't know that many what they look like, but I know that one. So I think that's sort of iconic in the run. That's a direct edition. There's also a newsstand version of that book. Of the total graded on the census, there's about 2,076. So about 80% of all books that are graded blue. Of the blues, he pointed out, rightfully so, that that's a 9/8. So at the top of the census, I don't see any 9/9s or higher. So that's the highest possible grade. There's about 180 out of the 2,076 or so. So call it about 10% or, that are graded in that grade. So nice copy. So beautiful book. And again, out of all the Iron Man run, I can't, if you tell me an issue, I don't know how many I'd be able to come up with a cover, but that one I certainly recognize. Yaniv, on the other hand, also has an iconic blue chip book, an Avengers #1. This is a Silver Age key from 1963. Jack Kirby, Stan Lee. It's the first time the very familiar team and the current sort of, in the cultural lexicon now, everybody knows these characters. So Avengers #1, there's about 5,300 total graded. About 75% of that, or about 4,000 or so, are blue. So the vast majority that are graded are blue, or CGC blue labels. Of those blue labels, Yaniv, that's a 2.5.
yeah, 2.5. cream
So
of what?
of the 2.5, there's about 330. So it's in it's in the top 80%, we'll call it, or so, of grades. So there's a lot that are higher graded,
Yeah.
but notwithstanding, still a blue chip key, beautiful book that everybody recognizes.
Okay. All right. If you haven't voted, straw poll is in the comments. Cast your vote. We're about to wrap up round one. Demon in a Bottle, Iron Man cover against Avengers 1. Who's going to take round one right now? Rob Buys Comics in the lead by
go,
4
Rob.
votes. If you haven't voted, straw poll is in the comments. Click on that link, cast your vote, and we can move on from round one and see what happens moving forward. Give it a couple moments. This could be start of a upset.
Aren't your predictions always wrong, Dom?
Pretty much, yes. I don't gamble, and that's why I don't gamble, because I'm terrible at picking winners. So
I think Rob deserves this one for sure.
Is that true? Is that true in sports as well?
no.
Okay.
This would actually allow me to.
Get against, and we'll win some money.
Yeah, I think Dom, I heard that like 99%. Dom, isn't it like 99% of all stats that you quote are inaccurate or something like that? Like,
There we go. We can do whatever he doesn't quote. Oh boy.
All right, let's wrap this up. Last chance. If you haven't voted, straw poll is in the comments. Cast your vote. Let's wrap up round one before we get stuck in the rut here. Oh man.
So was Rob also at Heroes Con?
Oh man, Heroes Con was fantastic. Rob was there. Yaniv was there. We met some great people.
That was fun.
It was just an awesome 4 days of just.
we missed you, Max. It was really cool to. I mean, I would have loved to have had more of a conversation with Yaniv, but he was sitting at the other end of the table for dinner. But it was really neat just to hang out in the room on the floor and just talk comics and talk smack and everything else. It was a really good time.
Yeah, I would have gotten my ass kicked if I had gone. So
the timing wasn't good for you, but
No,
it was
I
nice to
will
not think
definitely
about
be there.
work for like 3
I'll
days.
definitely be there in future years. And last year I thought that was the best con as well, Heroes Con, and it sounds like it was the best one this year as well. So
It was a great show.
So
Yeah.
many books there. It was unreal how many awesome books. It seemed like every hour somebody was coming back to the booth with another banger that they'd picked up.
Yeah, a lot of great books, a lot of good people, and that's what makes the cons fun, right? So it was great.
Yeah, man.
That was a good show.
and I heard that everybody left the show with a first Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, hey, you get one, and you get one. Oprah was there giving them out.
I know I was there.
They're getting ready for next year's collector's showcase.
I know I picked one up.
That's a killer pickup.
I was joking with Yanni because he also sold me mine. So I was joking with him that he's like the plug for.
The Dragon Ball manga plug.
Mhm.
Yaniv's a pimp. He's a pimp. All right, we're going to, again, last chance. If you haven't voted, straw polls in the comments. Cast your vote. Round one right now. Rob Buys Comics ahead of Straight Flexing.
Yeah, that was a good round. That was a cool book. Thanks for sharing the story, Rob. Really appreciate it. Cool.
Yeah,
We're
man.
going to wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up. Three.
Ding, ding.
Round one in the books. Rob Buys Comics takes round one. Demon in the Bottle book against that Avengers. Yaniv, you get to kick off round two. What do you got?
All right, I'll continue the Silver Age theme here with a better number one, in my opinion. Here's a Fantastic Four number one. The Fantastic Four. Also the really the start of the Marvel Silver Age, truthfully. And they kind of took what they saw over at DC with Brave and the Bold 28, and they said, "Oh, we need to get one of those. Those are selling well." And they made the Fantastic Four. They brought back the Human Torch. This time he's a different Human Torch, and they made their own original story, and still one of the most beloved franchises and superhero teams of all time. So there she is,
Great
Off-White,
book, man.
pages 1.8.
Great book. Fantastic start. Round 2, kicking it off. All right, Rob, what is your counter to that FF1?
Well, that FF1 is just straight ridiculous. That's freaking amazing. So I've got a book that I don't know that measures up with that, but it's kind of cool. We bought a collection, Hilton and I did, a little over a year ago. And one part of the collection is it had the Batman run of Dark Knight Returns, and it had books 2, 3, and 4. It had several sets of those. I think we ended up with like 4 copies of each, but there was only one of issue number 1. They call book 1, the Frank Miller covers. Everybody knows that iconic cover. So we were heading to MegaCon last year. We decided to bring that book and see if we could get it signed. We thought, maybe it's going to get a 9.4, at best a 9.6, because, it's going to get signed. Something's going to get dinged. Probably wouldn't come back at a 9.8, but lo and behold, it did. So it's a Frank Miller signed 9.8.
It's a great book, man. Nice book. Tough book to get.
Yeah, and Frank's been, when he signs it across Batman, I think it doesn't look good, but I love where he put the placement of the signature.
Yeah, that's a good spot for him.
That's a first print? Sorry, just because there's a lot of those prints, right?
That's correct.
Very cool.
Yeah. That's a great book. Tough one to get in high grade and signed by Frank Miller as well. He also has a tough sig. He's not the best at placement, so nice job.
Yeah, don't know if it can hang with an FF1, but it was a cool
Great
book.
book. Definitely a great book.
Nice job. All right, chat. Straw polls in the comments. Cast your vote. Who's going to take round 2? FF1 from Straight Flexin, or is it going to be the Batman Legend of the Dark Knight signed by Frank Miller and a 9.8 from Rob Ice Comics?
All right, so let's do the stats on these 2 books, both iconic covers, in my opinion, that are easily recognizable. So starting with the FF1. So obviously, huge Silver Age Grail and key blue chip book, 1963 or 61, I think. Sorry, I forgot. 1961 because that was the first one. And as Yaniv is keeping up with the Silver Age theme, again, I think Kirby and Stan Lee book. He has it in a 1.8. There are a total of about 3,000 in any grade on the census. Of those, 70%, about 2,000 are blue label. So 2,000, 70% blue label. Of the ones that are blue label, 116 are 1.8s. They go all the way up to 2.96s. So, although low grade, still cool to have any grade here. The 1.8 is the top 80% of the blue label census. And, just easily recognizable, the start essentially of modern or Silver Age Marvel publications and superheroes. So, super book. Moving on to a more, we'll call it modern-ish book. I don't know, 1985, if that's like is that considered maybe tail end of Copper or something, but maybe Copper Age book.
Yeah.
1985, Frank Miller, again, iconic cover here. It's the first issue in, the Dark Knight Returns series. There's multiple prints. Having, a 9.8 in the first print, there are, about 6,000 on the census, so a good amount. But of those 6,000, only, 4,200, about 70% are blue. Of those 4,200, only about 20%, so 766 approximately, 20% are 9.8s. What's what makes Rob's cover more unique, of course, is that his is signed by Frank Miller. Only 20% of those, any books that are signed are 9/8. So it's unclear how many are signed by Frank Miller, but really cool example.
All right. We got over 20 people in the chat. Please.
By the way,
click
I see Patrick hanging out in the room. Should we add him?
Bring him in.
All right.
Absolutely.
So,
Patrick, you're on camera. Hello.
The Grail.
Patrick, how we doing, my man?
What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
I was trying to scarf my lunch down, and I was a little bit late.
No problem. So, what do you think about the matchup?
Well, so far the first round, I actually agree with the voting. I think that's a cool book. I don't know if I've ever seen a 9.8 in that book. And then you add in the personal undertone of what it meant to Rob. I don't think that Yaniv stood a chance in that one. Well, depending on what he showed. He showed a cool ass book, but
I agree.
so far I think it's a really good matchup. You know.
Yeah. What do the votes look like, Dom? Is it close?
12-8 right now in favor of Straight Flexing, Yaniv. So
It's the jacket. It's the problem.
it's the jacket. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Dress.
So,
Damn jacket.
Yaniv, while we wait, could you tell us, because I don't know this, I know that there was a Golden Age Human Torch, but, so how did that go from a Golden Age Human Torch to a Silver Age Human Torch?
So it's actually two different characters. So the Golden Age Human Torch is actually an android. He's not even a human. He's a robot. And he was kind of like a villain almost. He was kind of a creation that went wrong, and he kind of went rogue. So when they were thinking of the new Marvel age of comics, where they're bringing all these new superheroes, they brought back a lot of different characters. Like they brought back Captain America, and what they decided to do is, because the Human Torch was so successful, they decided to bring him back as part of a new team, but as a new persona. So it's kind of like, it's similar to the same superhero, but he's not the same character as the old one was an android. But because of the success, they decided to bring him back. And later they brought back Castanera, who, he would fight in the Golden Age back in issue number 4. So pretty cool that they did a callback to the Golden Age. So.
All right.
Spit in knowledge.
Yaniv is full of it, as they say. Full of it.
Full of it? That sounds bad.
No, you're full of hidden knowledge. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's call this round 2 in the books. Yaniv takes it down with that FF1. No surprise there.
Fabulous sparkling water, by the way. Highly recommend the Topo Chico, especially for those of you that live in the desert like you, Patrick. It's quite refreshing.
No, Topo Chico's it's legit.
Got to get the twist of lime, though, bro.
Is that why that bottle's green?
Yeah. The twist of lime makes all the difference in the world. It's not the information you want, but what you deserve.
That's what you get.
This is called deflection. If anybody doesn't understand what deflection is, Rob is doing a great job of deflecting.
Don't feel the need to comment on everything. Just sit back until it's time to play the feud, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what happened to the jacket?
Rusty Mack is the color man.
Off the jacket.
The best color man in the business right now. You can't post and do color. You either have to do the play-by-play or do the color. You can't do both. Damn it.
He's so competitive.
He's so pissed off. It's funny.
Stay in your lane, Dom.
This is my lane, man. What are you talking about?
I feel bad. I
I
quit.
own this lane.
I own this. This is my fucking lane.
Yaniv, I thought it was like Yaniv's leaving. What happened?
I can't take more. cat.
I'm dying over here. All right, Rob, kick it off. Round 3. What do you got?
Oh boy.
All right. So I didn't know that this book was kind of a little bit on the rare side. I just freaking love the cover and I love the character. And I don't have a lot of text. I certainly don't have texts that are in the realm of what some of the other people on the screen have. But this one is freaking awesome. I love this bad boy. Tech 259.
Ooh.
First appearance of Calendar Man. Check him out.
Don't be late.
Right?
Yeah.
I think there's something like 125 of these suckers in a blue label total.
Nice.
He keeps his dates straight.
Yeah.
Go on time. You know what I'm saying?
Why does he have a hole in
In his chest.
It's a ball of flame.
Yeah. Wait. What?
That's
I thought
a
he was just like-
appointment. That's what happens when you miss an appointment with him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Don't. Moral of the story: don't be late.
Yeah. Don't be late.
Okay. All right. Tech Comics, 259? 259, Rob? Rob.
259.
259. 259. All right, Yaniv. What do you have for a counter on that book?
All right. So speaking of fire and flames,
Hmm.
how about a really epic World War II flamethrower cover here? Really tough book in grade. It's a beautiful 5.0. You could see they're burning the enemies there. Pretty clean and classic for this early Atlas. What'd you say?
What enemies?
I mean, during the war, during the war. Propaganda. Yeah, what's cool these war books is that they actually sent these out to the soldiers to read. So as they're going into battle, they're actually reading some of these books and like flipping through it. And it's just, I mean, it's terrible, but it's propaganda and it's motivation to win the war, where it was like, it all counted. But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
What issue is that? War Comics what?
Number 11.
Number 11. All right. Chat, straw polls in the comments. Cast your vote. Who's going to take round 3 and break the tie?
All right. So quickly, stats on these two books. I guess they're probably both less recognizable than some of the other offerings that we just saw. But that notwithstanding, The Detective is from 1958. So, pretty old book there. As Rob alluded to, there are only 131 total graded on the census. You can infer from that what you wish. Maybe people don't get them graded, know to get them graded. Maybe there's just fewer out there or fewer that have been kept intact. So it's probably a combination of both of those things and some other things. This is a Bill Finger story. Kurt Swan is the artist. DC book. In a 6.5, there are only 11 total graded blues. That's the top 30%. So, there is 194, 292s, but, it dwindles down because there's so few graded generally. I've heard of that book. I think I might have one. But, I know that it's been gaining steam and popularity in the last year or so, like a lot of sort of the DC villain books. Moving to War. It's on the I guess on the cover of his book it says War.
War 11.
No, I know it says War Comics. You see in the upper left hand corner.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, so War Comics, number 11. It's 1952, a little bit earlier. It's a cool looking cover. Propaganda, as Yaniv has said. There's about 45 total graded, 44 blues. That's a 5.0. There's 7 in a 5.0. There's only 10 higher grade of any grade. So again, unclear if that's because people don't know to get them graded, don't get them graded, or just sort of super scarce. So probably a combination.
Rob Ice Comic taking the lead, 8-6 right now. Chat, if you haven't voted yet.
How many are higher graded than this one?
Sure. So higher graded than your 6.5, there is 8, 7, about 25, 26 that are higher graded. So out of 128 total graded.
Yeah. The war. I mean, Yaniv, why did they? Any idea why it said the
War?
Why it said it twice? Like, is that a thing? I've never seen that book.
Nobody noticed it until I said it. So
I was like, it's Johnny two times.
You know, I think the actual title is War Comics, but every issue it does say war. I think it's just to stress that war is war.
On the interior of the second page, it says, "What is it good for?"
Absolutely nothing.
There we go. And if you don't know a lyric to a song, come join us and we can fill in the blanks.
We'll tee him up and you knock him out, Patrick.
Very nice. Very nice. 11-8 right now. 11-8 in favor of Rob Buys Comics. All right, chat. If you haven't voted, cast your vote. Straw poll is in the comments. I'll drop it there one last time. What do you have in your mind on who takes round 3? So who watched The Flash?
Oh, God.
Really? Okay, great. All right. So, yeah.
I saw it.
Did you guys like it? It was it was an animated movie. It wasn't a real life movie. You know, the whole thing was CGI.
Well, most movies are.
No, that one was rough, but
I don't know how I feel left out, but okay. Anyways.
I didn't see the Flash.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, there was some funny moments in the movie.
you put a baby in the oven or the microwave.
Hey, isn't that a spoiler? Spoiler warning.
Hey, it's a spoiler-free zone here.
That's a
All right.
spoiler that might make me happy. Somebody said it out loud. If there's
Yeah.
the microwave, I'm out.
Save me $60.
Yeah. Some of the CGI was offensive.
That was not the low point, Patrick.
Yeah. There was worse.
You're throwing that out there, bro.
I was like, it wasn't even 5 minutes into the movie.
Did you hear though? The director of the film came out and said that it was intentional that the CGI was that.
Yeah, we meant for it to suck.
Yeah.
Man,
It was great. It was great PR. Yeah. He said like, oh, because when you're in the Flash and everything is like all fucked up and flashy, it's like it's got to be rough, right?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Oh god.
We meant for that
All
to
right.
be bad.
That's funny.
So, Rob, you saw it. Max, you saw it. Yaniv, did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. Unfortunately, I saw it.
Who did you see it
Thumbs
with?
down. Yeah.
Did you see it by yourself?
No, I saw it with my wife. It was, I don't know. It was a weird movie. Yeah. They I don't know how to get from that.
Hey, Patrick, how do you feel about doing a viewing of The Flash?
If have him
With
take-
commentary?
with commentary after a couple of shrooms.
Dude, do y'all remember that show, Mystery Science Theater 3000? Did any of you ever watch that show?
Classic.
Oh my God, we could do an MST3K with the Flash. That would be amazing.
That would be sick.
Is there really a baby in the microwave, though? That's
There's
like what I
many
gotta
babies.
know.
Absolutely.
What?
That absolutely happened.
No,
Yeah.
The better part is that he takes it out of the microwave after it dings.
Yeah. He waited for it to go ding, and then he took it out.
Oh boy.
But if you reverse it, he's putting the baby back in the microwave, so it's
True.
Flash.
Okay, let's wrap this up. Round 3 in the books. Rob Buys Comics takes round 3, 13-10. Close one, not close enough. 2-1.
Do.
Big Rob taking the lead. Round 4, Yaniv, you get to
All right.
kick it off.
I'll show this classic
You
cover here for you guys. Chamber of Children,
Yo,
one of the most iconic covers in all of the.
Is that how much it's for
Yeah,
sale for?
you left the price tag on.
Oh shit! It's already sold, so I can take it off. But there you go. If you want to see what the price is, it's already sold. But
what's the price? What's the price?
So it's someone else's book?
well, not yet. It's still being paid for. So
What's
it's
the price? What's the price?
$18,000.
Yo, 18.5. Let's go.
There's a 5.5. It's a pretty nice looking 5.5 too. Actually, I'll pull it out of the bag.
Hey,
Nice.
Rob,
that's
on the
a
next
good
book
one.
that you show,
Yeah.
put a price tag and write like
Probably like 20,000.
85,000.
That's it. They don't call him straight flexing for nothing.
Oh boy.
Oh shit! Here it is.
I think we'll have to go to the
Call it a
judges
comeback.
though. Is that literally his book still, or is the deal been? I think Rush and Max asked a viable question. Like, I don't know. I'm just
That's
curious.
true.
He learned this move from Travis Kawina. Travis did this to me last year.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh shit!
Well, no, I just didn't want anyone to claim it on the show here. You know, one of the 20 people are about to buy it, so I had to say that it's off the market.
All right. Okay, great book. Great way to come out swinging, Yaniv. Round 4.
BSB.
Rob, what is your counter?
Okay, so don't really know how you counter that, but in my defense, these books were picked out ahead of time. This is one that Hilton disagreed that I show, and I don't know if this is going to be an epic fail or if it's going to be something that people think is good. So this movie, Mallrats, changed my life. Dom?
Yeah.
Dom?
You didn't even let.
I mean, his premature
You read my mind.
premature buzzer like this. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd swear Dom has money on this. I think he did. I think he placed a wager. That's what happened. He placed a wager, and it wasn't on me. This is a 1 of 1, Dom. A 1 of 1. And this is X-Men #1, signed and sketched by Stephen Butler and signed by Jason Mewes.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
Stickity stick, bitches.
Is that Silent Bob?
Silent Bob. There you go.
All right.
It's not Silent Bob.
No, it's Jay.
That's-
Jay.
What?
Not Silent Bob. Or he would not be saying snippy.
He's lying. Oh, that's Jason Smith. Yeah, Jason Smith.
This is Tom Cruise. Mission Impossible. Tom
Jason
Cruise.
Mewes.
He would definitely not be Silent Bob with the snickety snick.
Oh,
This is a
man.
very cool book, but serious question: what's the overlap
What's the what?
with the X-Men franchise?
That's the great thing about it. Other than his snickety snick that he says in the movie, and he talks about the Wolvie Berserker style of fighting in Mallrats in one particular scene. The Butler tie-in I don't get, but Jay refers to Wolverine the movie. If you're not familiar with Mallrats, Stan Lee has an appearance. It's kind of set obviously in a mall, and it's pretty freaking funny. So you may want to check it out if you haven't seen it. It's certainly better than the recent Flash movie.
True. 100% true.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Definitely better than the Flash.
Yeah, that's a pretty low bar. I agree with.
I mean, this show is better than the Flash. They should have paid us the $250 million, whatever they paid to make that.
I'm with it.
With Dom's sound effects,
Even though
Dom's timely sound effects.
Oh god.
he didn't even get to speak yet, and you already like shut him down.
Yeah.
I had to set boom, boom, boom.
I was agreeing with
He called me
Hilton.
before
I was
the
agreeing.
show and told me that I need to buy bigger books, and I was like,
I was
"Dom, the show
agreeing-
hasn't started yet."
I was agreeing with Hilton. So
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Very
also,
It's a very
there's
rare
only
book.
4 voters in this round. I think that book shut everybody down, Rob.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Here we go. 8
Oh,
to
there we
6
go.
in favor of.
There's some mall
Shocker.
rats. There's some mall rats
There's
fans
some
out there.
Paula fans in there, yeah.
I told you you should not have
Shocker.
done the book, bro.
Mallrats is great.
Shocker.
Hey,
Hilton just came in and
Yes.
said he told me.
it's doing pretty well compared to the Chamber. It's doing really well.
Yeah, that's a little bit shocking to me.
Have
Maybe
you seen the movie, Patrick?
I love Mallrats.
Okay.
I love Mallrats. My
Just the
favorite part.
escalator monologue. That kid is back on the escalator again.
And the schooner where the fat kid is always standing in
Oh
front
my
of the
god,
thing he
it's
can't
not a
see.
schooner, stupid. It's a sailboat.
Yeah, no, the movie's very funny. Uh,
What the fuck?
and the stinky palm, the
Hey,
chocolate pretzel.
Dom's channeling his inner Travis right now. He's all confused with what's going on.
This one's for you, Travis.
Yeah, don't disrespect the chat, Dom. This is
All right.
all rats right here, baby.
I'll see you soon.
Snoochie booches.
Oh my god.
Chat. Straw polls in the comments. Cast your vote. Too close to call. Round 4. Let's get some stats.
Okay, so Chamber of Chills magazine number 19. So Harvey's the editor. For those that didn't know, Harvey's also the publisher. 1953 September. Lee Ellis is the artist. Iconic cover, of course. Rare and desirable in any grade. There's a total of 127 on the CGC census. We're going to pretend that that's a CGC graded book because I don't have access to the CBCS census. So 127 overall graded, 120 of those are blue. So most of the books out there are blue. Yaniv has a CBCS 5.5. So again, we'll pretend that's a CGC 5.5, in which case there would be 6 in grade. 6 in grade, that would be the top 40% of all copies out there. So pretty remarkable. Again, not that many out there. And maybe there are about 30 or so, 20 to 30 copies that are higher grade than that. So beautiful book. I don't have much to say about the Mallrats book because it's a 1 of 1 on an X-Men 1 blank, I think. But it looks really nice. So I wouldn't be able to draw that. How about that?
All right. First, Rob, man, I love you, but that's not Silent Bob.
Admittedly so. Yes. I had a slip of the tongue, Patrick.
L&J.
So, everything that happened with that book reinforced what your son said about not using it, but you're somehow winning with that goddamn thing against one of the most
That's funny.
famous pre-code.
Hey, Patrick, we're supposed to be unbiased.
Oh, right.
That ship has sailed, my friend.
It's a schooner. The schooner sailed. But it is a cool book, and this is why this competition is crazy this year.
It's not like it's a coloring book beating a major key or something like that.
It's a color. Well, it kind of is a coloring book.
Coloring books
No,
did
it's
pretty
just a
well.
sketch cover. Yeah.
It's crazy, man. I dig it.
Snoochie.
Yeah, you might have to go back to the silver.
Dude, I'm telling you though, at the comic book shop where we lived when we first started collecting again, this was up on the shelf, and it took me several visits to talk the guy into selling it. This was the one book that the owner of the shop did not want to sell. I swear to God.
That makes sense. I mean, Who's the artist on it?
Butler. And Silent Bob.
Is that Gerard Butler? Is that Gerard Butler?
Rob, serious question. Have you seen Mallrats?
Have I seen Mallrats? Probably 100 times.
Okay.
Same.
Wow.
The movie's hilarious. I mean,
Jesus Christ. All right.
Oh, there it is.
Too close to call still. Rob is in ahead by 1 vote, 15-14. Chat, if you haven't voted yet, straw polls in the comments. Cast your vote
The stuff of
so
legend.
we can have a real book win this round 4 competition. Thank you.
Someone
What's all the hate, man?
Oh man.
Someone said in the chat that Wolverine was Jay's favorite character. I don't know if that's in the film characters, or the actual actor's favorite superhero.
no,
Love
I think
it. Outside of the pet shop when he's, messing with the kittens and he does the Wolvie Berserker style dance. It's pretty freaking funny.
So how did they get Stan Lee to be in the movie?
Well, that's a great question. I don't know the answer to that. I could make something up, but it was
Okay.
pretty much a comic theme throughout. And one of the main characters, obviously, the movie was a big comic book fan, Jason. So I think that's the lead actor. I think that was his first name.
Kevin Smith has written for comic books. I don't know if he already was at the time of Mallrats, but I'd assume that his obsession with comic books had something to do with getting Stan involved in it.
Highly recommend if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's the best cameo in a movie. That Stan cameo was pretty good.
Thomas is right. 36 in a row.
I get the feeling at this point that Dom, out of general principle, is just going to wait until Stray Flexen's book takes the lead, and he's not going to call it. There's no way he's going to allow that pre-code horror book to lose to this book.
Oh, man.
That's not accurate. That's not accurate. That's not accurate. I am giving everybody that's coming into the chat an opportunity to vote. You're both showing your books. So if you haven't voted, chat, the straw polls in the comments, cast your vote. I really could care less who the hell wins this round. So it's not up to me. It's up to the chat. This is what this is all about. Show your books, prop them up, talk shit about it, blow a load all over them. I don't give a shite.
Jesus.
The chat's got to vote. The chat's got to vote. So
I want to see hot seat, Dom. I want to see you go against the winner. You're the final boss in Mortal Kombat. You're like that final boss that's a secret boss there.
Right?
Which final boss blows a load all over you?
One of the games
What are we talking about?
None of the games I've ever played.
I'll go up against anybody. I really don't care. Win or lose, I could give a shit less. I got what I got, and that's it. So
Nah, you need to get your books.
Yeah, I feel the same way, bro. This one is funny to me because it reminds me of that movie. So
I like what I like. That's it.
It's not about how much it costs. It's about how I crack a smile every time I see this cover as I walk by it. It's always up in my office.
Yeah, it's a special one.
Yeah.
Silent
All
Bob.
right, we got a 2-vote
There you go.
advantage. We got a 2-vote advantage. We're gonna refresh.
Oh boy.
Back down to 1. Chat, cast a vote if you haven't voted yet. Please, still too close to call. Stray Flexen is now ahead by 1 vote. We need at least 2 or more votes to call it. If you haven't voted, straw polls in the comments. I will drop it one last time. Cast your vote if you haven't voted yet. Who takes it? Chamber of Chills classic pre-code horror cover, or the X-Men Silent Bob issue. Yes, with Rob.
Jay,
Thank
damn
you.
it.
Cast your vote. Who takes it? Who takes round 4 It's a close one. This has been the tightest round that we've seen in a long time. Still 18-17 in favor of straight flexing. If you haven't voted, please cast your vote so we can call round 4. If not, we're going to go to.
I don't think Hilton voted for me in this round. I don't think he did.
He shouldn't have voted for me in this round.
I get it.
Listen, it's all good. It's all good. This is all fun. This is all
I'm happy
fun.
to know there's 17 other people out there that appreciate this, though.
All right, we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it right here. 20-18, round 4 goes to Straight Flexing with the Chamber of Chills classic pre-code horror cover.
Dude.
Yo, that was a tough round, man. That was too close to call. Rob, great job making that round close. Very good. Good job, man. Proud of you. Way to compete. Way to compete, Rob. Rob, way to compete,
approval
man.
means everything to me, Dom. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Rob. So just so that we're clear, you could have reached behind you and taken a 181, but you chose not to. Okay.
There's no beating that book, Max. I mean, that book deserved to win that round. That's probably one of my favorite.
I thought you won.
The game.
I don't know. I think
that's an amazing cover. Now, the fact that he doesn't quite own it and kind of does own it, I mean, well, that's a story for another day. But that's a kick-ass book.
That's true, Dom.
Travis's.
No, Travis's book wasn't fully sold.
No, it was fully sold to me. Penny used it and sent it to me, and I'm like, I can't use that now. That thing's stale in the competition. So he double fucked me.
He double fucked you. That's right. All right. Oh shit! This is going off the rails real quick, and I love it. I love every minute of it. I love it. Round 5.
Let me just sketch a few covers real quick. Just give me 1 second.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, dude.
I don't know what to say, dude. Just 1 second.
Yeah. Get the Silent Bob cover.
Yeah.
All right. I'm hoping he's got another one that he's going to pull out right now. Rob, you kick off round 5. What do you got?
Thanks. No, I used Condom Man in the preliminaries, so that one I can't use.
Fantastic. Yep.
So I'm a Batman guy, as you know, and I was trying to figure out which Batman I wanted to show. And then I saw Ilson's post, and I thought, well, perfect. We'll do that one. So Batman 19.
There you go. All right.
The first, I believe it's the first Dick Sprang art. And there's other more iconic covers for sure. But I thought this one was pretty cool.
What else is significant about that book, Rob?
Just other than the age, I mean, it's not any first appearances or anything like that.
Okay.
But it is the first cover art by Dick Sprang, who did a lot of covers from the Batman run.
Great cover. Yeah.
Can you show us the quotes? There's quote boxes up front. So Batman makes a deadline. Atlantis goes to war. Collector of millionaires. Case of the timid lion. All right. I don't know what any of that means, but
I'm glad we did that part.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice.
I thought it might be more like an Archie type of quote.
Yeah, Dom definitely. He's like, the universe doesn't make sense. Crime heals all wounds, right?
Check, please. I want to go back to Pinky's.
Oh, Pinkies. Oh, is that the shirt?
It's a shirt.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
I'm just going to sit here and enjoy my 1943 Batman 19. Y'all go ahead.
All right, Yaniv, what is your counter for that Batman 19? What do you got?
Let's see. So that is a pretty cool book, Golden Age Batman, everyone's favorites. I'm going to show this because I can't wait for this character to finally be done right in a movie. But this is first appearance of Doctor Doom, Fantastic Four #5. Awesome book. Probably one of my favorite Fantastic Four issues. I actually like it more than #1. I don't know. Doctor Doom is like the quintessential, Marvel villain, I'd say. He's like the Joker to the Marvel universe. So it's a cool first Doctor Doom there. Not sold, so for those wondering.
Is there a price? Is there a sticker on that one?
There's no sticker, still available. There you have it. I mean, just one of the most classic, iconic Marvel's villains. So
we got a matchup of Silver Age versus Golden Age here.
there we go.
All right. So getting into it then. Yaniv is pretty consistent here with what he's showing. Another Kirby Stanley book, 1962, FF5, first appearance of Dr. Doom, as he said. There are a total of 2,200 books in all grades on the census. 80% of those are blue labels, about 1,750. He has it in a 2.5, which is the lower end of the census, about 127 in a 2.5. There are, all the way up to 396s in that book. But beautiful book nonetheless. Then moving over to the Batman 19, books from 1943, Golden Age. Early Batman cover. There's only 257 on the census, 230, 90% of them are blue label. Rob, what grade is that?
It's a 3.5.
3.5 would be about top 80% of the census. So there are grades all the way up to 196, remarkably, a few 9.4s, 4.92s. So early Golden Age Batman, pretty scarce. And of course, the iconic Dr. Doom cover.
All right. Super close, 10-9 in favor of Straight Flexin, FF5. Patrick, what are your thoughts on this round?
Have we seen the first Doctor Doom yet this year?
I think so, no?
I don't ever think I've seen that Batman book, to be honest. And it being black and from the Golden Age, I think I guess I've just seen the Doctor Doom. I'm supposed to not be impartial to anything. Both books are awesome. I've just never seen that Batman cover.
I got this from JP Text.
Oh, nice.
Good dude.
We are a dead tie right now. Chat,
And
if you haven't cast your vote yet,
takes balls to
drop
show
in
something
the
that says
straw poll in the
Timid Lion
comments.
on it.
That says what?
The Timid Lion or whatever the hell it said.
So Batman was in the new Flash movie.
Michael Keaton.
Maybe.
Wasn't the Ben
Okay.
Affleck one in there too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why are you spoiling it? I said that a baby got put in a microwave. You got mad at me, but you're saying Michael Keaton's in the movie.
I've never even seen it, and I know that.
Patrick, that's in the trailer, so you're good.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we knew that one. Wait, we're safe.
Favorite Batman actor.
Shit. I go Keaton.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
I personally like Michael Keaton also. I like his kind of like a little bit insanity that you would think the character would have when he plays the role. So
Yeah, and I also think that Christian Bale just got set up too easily with the awesome Christopher Nolan action and the villains, and like Michael Keaton had to really act it. So I don't know. That's why I like him. But
Okay.
I love them all.
All right. So we got some comments from the chat. Worst Batman actor.
Yeah.
Clooney.
Oh, see, I don't know. Kilmer.
I would go with Clooney also. But I don't know if that's to the inverse of what Patrick said just now, where Christian Bale was set up with great action and everything like that, and director. I feel like Clooney was thrown into the thick of the cheese. You know,
The cheese.
Yeah. Wasn't Val Kilmer also a Batman though?
He was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not very good though.
Yeah. Those two are like neck and neck for me on worst.
Yeah.
Was he in the one with Jim Carrey,
That was
I don't.
Uma Thurman, and
Arnold.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think Arnold was Clooney.
Yeah.
Arnold was Clooney.
I think wasn't Val Kilmer the nipple suit one? Right. You know what I'm talking about?
Only
Like
you.
straight
Only you would
twerk
remember
nipples
that.
on it.
What a classic.
I remember him as the one with the Batman credit card, the Bat card. You remember that?
Oh my
Back
god,
Yeah.
Dom, you need to get a bat card like that. You need to get one.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate you for saying that.
Yeah.
Peace. Yeah, thanks.
Maybe the next time that you pay for dinner, you can pull that card out.
Bat wings for everybody. Bat wings
Oh,
for
Clooney was
everybody.
nipped? Okay.
Dom, what was the thinking behind having the black couches set up in your booth for Heroes Con?
So that was Steve's idea, Monarchy Comics, and it was a fantastic idea.
Genius.
You walk around for an hour or two, your legs start to hurt, your back starts to hurt. You know, you go back to the booth and you drop your bag. You sit down, you crack open the cooler, have a beer, have some bourbon, talk about the books you got, maybe do some trading. It was fantastic. So
Now, did anybody at any point when you guys were making that decision reference any kind of stigma related to black couches next to one another?
no, they weren't even black. They were dark blue or gray. So I don't know where you're going with it, but
Casting couch, you know.
there was no casting couch tone at all. Nobody got spread open or bent over. So none of that happened.
What? You told me that it meant something to you. What the fuck?
He was just using you.
I was for this book right here. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Oh my
Thank you.
god.
It meant a lot. It meant a lot to me, Yaniv, at the
I feel
time.
abused.
Thank you so much. It meant so much to me. But yeah, I got it.
Did you call in the next morning, Dom?
I did. I texted him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the text. I got the morning text.
Round 5. Round 5 in the books. Straight flexing takes round 5. FF5.
You've had enough for one day.
Well, you get to have a little bit more, and you get to kick off round 6, Yaniv. What do you got?
Oh boy, my turn. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna go with one of my favorite characters of all the Golden Age. He's a iconic character. I made sure to take off the price sticker on this one, so there's no
Here
price
comes
sticker.
the heat.
No, but this one's great. I collect a lot of covers with him on it, and I also collect a lot of Hitler covers, which this one doubles as. So this is the Mystic Comics #7 classic Destroyer cover here, where Hitler is opening his box of demons there, and it's just fun. So the Destroyer is actually Stan Lee's first character creation. So after the success of Captain America, they ended up making a new hero that also had Stan Lee wrote about him, and this is the famous Jack Kirby cover here. It's got a cool Samaritan back cover there as well. That famous Kirby Destroyer cover there. Second appearance of the Destroyer. Second ever Stan Lee character creation appearance here.
That is that's a different looking book, Yaniv. 1/8, Mystic 7. I like that. That's nice.
So
Very
so
nice.
that's the first appearance of something called The Witness.
Oh, The Witness. Yeah, I mean, he was a great guy. I mean, he was one of the most famous and iconic characters of all time. You haven't seen the Witness movie yet?
With Harrison Ford?
Yeah, exactly. With Harrison Ford, that's him. No, I mean, a lot of these timely guys, they made a lot of funny characters. There's the Wizard, there's the Angel, there's all these characters. Not a lot of them survived, but surprisingly, people really like the Destroyer. I think because he fights the Nazis and all his covers are badass, but two, because I think he's got a great costume. He's like the Golden Age Punisher there with the skull, and it's just a iconic character that was created by Stan Lee, drawn by Jack Kirby, Schomburg, and this is the classic Kirby cover. So there you go.
Do you know like his origin story or anything? Just because
Yeah, so he was a reporter, so he was checking out stuff in overseas in Germany, and then he got captured. He's getting whipped, and he's kind of like in the dungeon there, and then someone gave him a serum, which he took. So it's basically a ripoff of Captain America, but the difference is that he fights a lot overseas rather than back at home. And because Captain America did so well, they decided they need another super soldier, and that's why the Destroyer was born, to destroy all the Axis powers. As you can see here, he's foiling Hitler.
Someone says he looks like a court jester with those guys.
I mean, dude, his striped pants are so sick. Come on, those pants are dope. What do you mean? I'm gonna wear one of those at the show at the next con. I'm wearing a Destroyer outfit. I'm gonna find one on Alibaba.
Go get it, man. Go get it.
And then Max, you could dress up as this guy, Max. We could fight.
You could fight. Yep, sure. 2 grown adults fighting in the street dressed up like court justice. That would attract a lot of
one of those
attention.
guys.
That's not a court jester.
It is Pride Month.
Oh man.
All right, Rob. What's your counter? What are you gonna do?
This is a Hilton pick.
Blame Hilton. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think that maybe it will have a chance for success because
Okay.
when I didn't listen to him before, it didn't go well. But this book is in a low grade, and the reason it's in a low grade is because I made a classic blunder where I purchased a book and sent it in without counting the pages. And it was missing the centerfold, so it ended up getting a 0.5. But it is still the All Flash #1. That's the man. Origin of Flash, first solo series. That's I know the movie's not that good, but this book is pretty freaking good.
Golden Age Flash is better than the Silver Age Flash. So.
Oh shit!
Great timing, Rob. Fantastic timing, by the way. Yes.
Thanks, Tom.
Just have to say
count on
that.
you.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. That's good timing on that book. Way to showcase it.
Golden Age versus Golden Age.
2 black covers, actually. 2 really cool, iconic books.
I mean, this is one of those ones that was, a big book before there was a Flash movie coming out. And I think it's just, they did it right. And we were having in the chat yesterday, I was having a conversation with some folks about what are going to be the books 80 years from now. Are there any covers that are coming out right now today that 80 years from now people are going to think are iconic? What are those iconic covers going to be? And because it just seems like the ones from the Golden Age, there's so many amazing, iconic covers.
All right. So just to get quickly into the stats here for anybody that cares. So Yanni continues his streak by showing Kirby art. This time not Stan Lee, though. It is Stan Lee. So
Stan Lee also, yeah. This is the beginning of Stan Lee.
Kirby and Stan Lee. This one's from 1941. That's a timely book, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
This is a super scarce book. There's only 39 in any grade on the CGC census, 26 blue. So now we're getting into the significant population of the book is actually not blue label. So he has a blue label there. That's a 1.8. 1.8, even though it's a low grade, it's still, one of the few 26 that are out there. The highest grade is a 9.4 in this book, and it goes all the way up to, there's 190, 194. I'm getting some feedback from someone.
I'm sure there's a mine.
Dom, can you mute your mic for a sec?
I was muted.
Oh. All right. Okay, that's better. Whoever muted it, that worked. Maybe that was Patrick. Okay, so then moving to the All Flash Quarterly. This is the origin of the Flash retold. It is also a scarce Golden Age book. There's 154 graded copies in any grade, any color, 116 blue. 75% of the census is blue in this book. It is a 0.5. There are 6.5, so at the very bottom of the census, but it does, again, only 116 blue, so it's, scarce, of course. Flash recognizable. That's the Golden Age Flash, of course, not the Barry Allen Flash that had that
amazing
baby moment in the film. So, all right, Patrick, what are your thoughts?
I hope that wasn't me with the feedback, but I muted my shit anyways. Man, this is a tough round. I love Golden Age. It might be me.
Yeah, it sounds like it is you, unfortunately.
But the Destroyer is such a cool character, and Flash, like both those books are just, I don't know. I'm impartial. I have nothing. This round I'm gonna stay out of it. I think we should see a tiebreaker. That's all I say. I think we need 7 books. Sorry, Yaniv.
Oh, man, I was like,
Yaniv went to 7 last time,
yeah,
right?
I'm in trouble now. What's up?
You went to 7 books last time, correct?
I did, yeah.
So you're king of the 7 rounders.
Yeah.
I've already won.
Yeah.
You've already won.
I think Rob already won. That's killer. I love that book. Good fire.
I'm just talking about I won a round. That was my goal. So I met my goal after the first round. This is amazing.
You won 2 rounds.
That's
Rob. Great job.
That's Silent Bob. I don't know, dude. I might need to trade you my collection for that. We'll do a deal. I'll hit you up.
Oh boy. Yep.
That was a good one.
A badass book. 14-14. Right now is a tie. Dead tie. 14-14. Chat. Cast your vote. We want to thank the 20+ people that have been in the show today in the live stream. Thank you so much. If you haven't, give us a subscribe, smash that like button, drop a comment so we can improve on what we do week after week. Appreciate you being here. Hope you're enjoying the matchup and the books that you're seeing every week. Thank you.
This has been a public service announcement from Gotham.
Yeah. So
And now back to you humiliating Rob, who actually
Now back
has
to our
taken the
regularly
lead,
scheduled programming.
making fun of Rob.
Cyberbullying Rob by Tommy.
So, Dom, last time Rob accused you of impropriety by extending the time.
We're going to call round 6. Rob Buys Comics takes round 6, 16 to 15. It was actually a late entry on the round, but the bell has rung. We are now tied. 3-3. We're going to go tiebreaker. What say you, chat? How much do you like a tiebreaker? Because I certainly do.
All right, Rob.
All right.
You have to talk to Hilton.
I never expected to get this far, so I don't have a. Is this a tiebreaker now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. All right. Yes, we are going to go into a tiebreaker. We are tied 3-3.
I know what
Cannot-
Yanni is going to show.
What?
Okay, I'll show this. I don't know. That's all I got.
Hold on. Don't show nothing yet. All right.
Feedback's not me.
And me? I'm muting myself. I don't know.
TP for the bunghole. TP. Hello. All right.
Kick your ass.
So the feedback is coming from Rob's mic, just so you know. See?
All right. Let's not lose anybody. Rob. Yaniv.
How about now?
Yo, I'm here.
Hear me.
Everyone good?
No.
Still see me?
Get out. Hold on. I'm out. Hold on.
Yo.
Guys, I'm going to put you in the background. I'm going to showcase Rob and Yaniv on the screen by themselves so they can show the books, right? So just don't get nervous. I'm not kicking anybody out.
It's a handshake.
Yaniv,
Okay.
it has been a pleasure being with
Yeah.
you today, sir.
No, likewise. This was a blast.
Okay.
Good luck
Stop,
against Max.
All right. Stop making out with each other, right? Okay. Competition time.
Competition.
Competition.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
Okay. Yes. Very
Blood
nice.
Dragon.
Okay. Let's yes. All right. Do you both have your book? Tiebreaker. Do you both have your book?
Have a book? Shit.
Need a book.
All
On
right.
three, we're gonna show the book. On 3, we're gonna show the book. You both have that book?
Yeah.
Yep.
3.
Now? Okay.
Okay. Tell me. All right. Yaniv, let's talk about that book. Let me get you in the spot. Hold on 1 second. Let me get you in the spot. Let me get you in that spot. Nope. Hold on. 1 second. There you go. Yaniv, talk about this book, Marvel Comics.
So this is a very important book to me as a big fan of the Golden Age, and especially Alex Schomburg. This is the first Alex Schomburg Submariner cover. It's the 4th appearance of Submariner since it's Marvel Comics number 4. It's also the first time that a Nazi flag has been on a comic book cover. So it's one of the earliest war covers of all time. It's from February 1940, and it's just a badass early cover. First time Submariner was ever on a comic book cover, and the first time Schomburg did a Submariner work as well. So it's a very special book to me. Very hard to find these days. Have been kind of going crazy, and I feel like it's been underrated for a while, and it's finally getting a lot of attention that it deserves. But a really important book of Marvel history right here. So as a Marvel fan, I had to show this. I can't hear anything.
We're speechless, bro.
Everybody's
Completely speechless with that book. Silent.
that book looks very familiar.
Oh, I think I got this from my buddy
Oh boy, here we go. Flexing.
Maxwell.
You do in fact own that book, correct?
No, yeah,
That's his book.
this is my book now.
All right, Rob, tell us about your book that you put up.
I didn't really anticipate going this far, so we had All Flash 1. This is All Flash 2, and this is the origin of Flash retold, and it is the first appearance of the Threat. E.E. Hibbard cover, Gardner Fox story, Golden Age and a 3.0. I love the smile from Garrick, and I'm a fan of the OG Flash books. I also have All Flash 12. Those are the only 3 that I've been able to secure. But this one, I love it. And that's the best I can do.
All right. Way to
Awesome.
compete. Way to compete, Rob. All right. Straw polls in the comments chat. This is a tiebreaker. 2 or more votes takes it. If it continues in a tie, we will have Max and Patrick cast their votes to break it. So if you're in this room here, straw poll is in the comments. Cast your vote. Who takes this matchup and advances into the quarterfinals? And they're going to face Max. How about that?
Oh boy.
How about that?
Have fun, Rob.
So Max, you are a different
Target
person. You are a different person when you are competing.
It's an animal.
You want to tell us a little bit about that? Are you
I'm not sure what you mean, but
Will it be
Well-
pre-wedding or post-wedding when this takes place?
post.
post?
Higher level of stress, perhaps?
Is that you have? I thought it's more stress before you're married.
No, that is absolutely not true.
I shot par on my wedding day. I went golfing. I golfed 18 holes and I shot par on my wedding day.
Was
You
that the
shot
only
what?
time you've ever shot par?
That's the first time I've ever shot par golfing. Yes,
Did you
Yes,
stop
I
in the 14th hole?
I did not. I played
Oh.
18 holes, Rob.
Okay.
18 holes. Yep. Thanks, bud. Appreciate the vote. Appreciate the support on that. Being a golfer yourself, yeah. Anyways,
I shot par on a hole one time.
Nice.
that's awesome.
Cool.
That's so difficult to do, Patrick. I'm
That's
proud of
Call
you,
him the
man.
best color man in the business for nothing.
Hey,
I am so proud of you. That's fantastic. Oh, hey,
One
look
and
who
done,
made
baby.
it. Look at this guy.
Awesome
Look at
deal.
this guy.
This
Look at
guy.
this guy coming. Hey, look at this guy coming. Look at this guy
I've been
coming
here for
in.
ages. I just didn't want to be rude and turn up for the party, so I was just pressing buttons in the background to make it all a bit smoother.
Nelson, I showed your book earlier, man.
Oh, did you? You know what? It came in this morning. It already sold.
Shut up.
It lasted 20 minutes.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, I'm excited to be joining in round 7. I am a little bit shocked that there is a round 7, but sure, let's go with it.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that.
I didn't say which way. You took that personally.
Okay, so
Another comment
I
here.
see what you did there.
Okay, so quick stats then. 1940 is the Marvel Mystery 4, a Schomburg cover, timely book, iconic, book that was mine up until recently. It is the first Submariner cover, first Nazi flag cover. I think that particular book is really pretty. It just has the chew on the upper left-hand corner that's missing. But I think that's a really nice 1/5 example there. That book is really, really rare. There's only 32 blue, 58 total on the census. In a 1/5, there's only 2 graded. That's the top 80%. There's hardly any above the census. There's like 5 higher than a 5.0. So very rare book there. Very rare Golden Age book there. That's a very niche book. Obviously, doesn't have necessarily the broadest appeal. But still iconic and really cool to have in any Golden Age collection. The All Flash Quarterly 2, like he said, is a DC book. It's from 1941, also Golden Age. It obviously follows the previous entry he showed here. There are 87 total graded, 71 in a blue. I can't see what grade it is.
It's a 3.0.
A 3.0. There are 7 in a 3.0. That is about the top 77% of the CGC census. Again, also pretty scarce book. There's only 71 blue in total. So, and obviously Flash continues to this day as a recognizable character. How's the poll looking, Dom?
Looks great, but not for Rob. 22-14 in favor of.
And the hits just keep on coming.
Rob, out of curiosity, just because it could have been like the fulcrum, like in the Flash movie, of what could have happened had you used Hilton's choice in that when you went with the sketch. What did Hilton think that you should have used in that round?
Anything else?
Okay, that would have probably won.
That's a high grade.
Yeah.
You did inspire
No.
me, though, Rob.
We'll never know.
That's
What
the
is
one.
that, Patrick?
This is my Snoochie Boochies cover I did as an homage to your cover.
Nice. In like the last 30 seconds?
Yes.
Cool. So you're saying that Stephen Butler as an artist is not quite to your level.
No, I'm saying I'm not quite to his level, but I was inspired by his art.
Let's just keep in mind that book lost by 2 votes over a very long period of time. So it wasn't a slam dunk. You're disrespecting all the Mallrats fans out there. Just saying.
He's gonna get hate mail now at his door.
That's right. That's
Oh,
right, man. Don't be hating on
Yeah.
Silent Bob. That Silent Bob cover is a classic.
Oh my God, it's not Silent Bob.
I have to buy it now. Sell it to me.
It's not for sale. It's not for sale, Jay.
He's gonna get buried in that with that book. It'll be in the
Rob,
coffin.
you say
It will forever
you
be
say-
known as the Silent Bob cover.
You say it's not for sale, but this show has a long-held tradition of people selling the books they lost on. If you go back through the run,
Oh,
a lot of
yeah.
people parted with books because every time you pick it out, you'd be like, I
yeah.
lost on
I guess I have different goals and different reasons for collecting. So this has all been about the fun for me. Like today has been freaking awesome. Except for Dom, of course. But
Yeah. I have no part in this. Oh
hey,
boy.
Dom, cheer up, will you?
I am always happy. I try to be a very, very happy-go-lucky person, and I keep the noise out of my aura. Right, my
Amen.
electrical field, whatever I disperse, pushes that negativity back. So I'm always in a good mood. I'm always happy. I always put out good vibes. So I'm sorry you don't like the good vibes, Rob. So suck it.
Wow.
All right. Tiebreaker. Round 7. Round 7 in the books. Congratulations, Yaniv, straight flexing, taken down. Moving on to the quarterfinals.
Oh, Max.
Rob.
No.
Oh yeah, let's
Oh,
go.
my God.
What? Wires? Really? Like seriously, man? Right? Wow, guy. Wow,
boy.
guy. Wow, that hurts. All right.
He's taking shots.
Look at this guy taking shots. I'll see you at the next con, and I'll put you in that damn headlock. Let's go.
Find out about his aura.
That's aura. Listen, man. I what can I say? My accent's my accent.
All
You sure?
right.
Dom, one thing just to note. So it's likely that Rob and Comic Book News Network is going to do a recap and cover this. They might
Great.
put some spin on this.
It might be a little bit biased.
Yeah, they might put some spin.
Listen, guys, I'm telling you, like you really.
And the
like-
tens of viewers will be very interested to
That's fine. That's
to see
okay.
it.
The tens of viewers is correct. We had a good showing today.
Talking about Comic Book News Network.
No, you just took a jab at this show with the 20 viewers that are on here. It's okay.
Oh,
That's
no, I
fine.
didn't.
No, no, no.
That's not,
He did-
no, I
he did-
didn't.
I'm joking.
You like comic book news having 10 viewers.
I know. I'm playing. Let's go.
Oh,
Have
so
some fun,
sensitive.
guys.
You're so sensitive.
What the fuck?
What?
Wait,
Come
now
on.
you're turning the jab.
What's
I
going to
am
happen next?
What's going to happen next? I'm going to tell Rob. Listen, Rob, you know what's coming, boy. You know what's coming.
Don't yell at him.
Come on. Yaniv, congrats again. Patrick, Max, Sunil, thanks for jumping in late. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Three of you guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank you,
guys.
Rob. You killed it. I love that Silent J book, Silent Bob.
Yeah, no, great. Yeah.
That was dude, that was fun. That was really fun. I can't I can't imagine going up against someone better. I'm not looking forward to the next round with Max, but
Well, you got time. You have time, Rob. Thank you for being such a great competitor today and throughout the competition. We look forward to you potentially joining us next season. But before we do that and consider you, you're going to need to get bigger books.
Damn it. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to join you guys. You know I love the community, and I love hanging out with y'all. It is a freaking blast.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend, gentlemen. Again, chat, thank you so much. Couldn't do it without you, and couldn't do it without...
Congrats, Yaniv.
No, thank you. That was a good round. That was fun. Now I'm gonna have to lose to Max, so that'll be fun. Max, go easy on me.
No. Max is a different person. Max is...
When he competes, he's like...
No.
He is the Terminator.
Sweet. The leg.
Max is very different in the competition versus being in the chair doing stats. Different person. I look forward to seeing it. And you two are friends, so this is gonna be great. And no hurt feelings, okay? But if you'd like, I use these at work, and I will bring them here for the next matchup between you two. A hurt feelings report if it helps. Okay. I'll send them along your way. If your feelings get hurt, you can file a hurt feelings report.
I love it.
I think I'm gonna go collect some sports cards. I'm done with these.
All right, guys. Hey, enjoy the rest of the
Pokemon
day.
cards.
Appreciate you guys. Yes, Pokemon cards. Peace. Thank you so much.
See ya.